Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Chalk Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Chalk Couture? We are a fun, high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Chalk Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Chalk Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Chalk Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk.
Hi guys, hello. Happy Wednesday, also known as hump day, I guess. It's not my work hump day, but hello. How's everybody doing? I still have a little bit of wine left over from dinner. I made a bangin' dinner tonight, I have to say. Compliments of Home Chef. Hi Deborah, hey Kelsey, hey Kim, hey Julie. I can't see the other people. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. And if you're watching the replay, just say replay. That's fine. Today I want to do something super fun. I've been wanting to do this transfer for a while, but it sold out for a little bit. And then I finally got it. So here it is. So I want to go ahead and do it today. Hey, Kelsey. So it's super fun. And I guess we can toast the end of the month. There's just a few days left in May. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but May really has kind of... Hey, Christina, how are you? So, I don't even know. So if you are a Club Couture member, newbie, all right, Christina, I can send you some information. Hey, Deborah. So, Christina, if you're new, this is so much fun. If you don't have a designer, I would love to be your designer. It's such a fun thing, okay? So if you are in Club Couture, remember, you only have a few days left to get to that last chance, hey Joanne, offer. So right now, all Club Couture members get to go to the last chance tab. If you need to know the website, right here, this is where you shop at, right here. Unless it's something, if you're my VIP group, you can see the albums and I have stuff ready to ship. So Christina, you may want to check out my VIP group. Let me know if you want to get into that. Christina, I also have a newsletter that goes out every month that I do a special in and give a bunch of information on. So a lot of fun stuff. But Club Couture members, this month, remember, if you go to the website and go to that last chance tab, you get 50% off. Make sure you're logged in as your Club Couture person and you get to pick anything they're half off. That is more than the discount I get. I only get 40% off it. I can't say only. I get 40% off everything I get as a designer. But as a Club Couture member in that tab, you get 50. Little jelly, little jelly, little jelly. So what are we gonna do today? Look at this amazing transfer. It's called Soda Fountain. Here, let me share my workstation with you guys. Hold on. Because my hair is like up and I played Cinderella today. I did a lot of cleaning and stuff that's not fun. So now it's time to do something fun. Look at this transfer. Look at this. It says, whatever sprinkles your cookies, which is so insane because tomorrow I plan on making cookies. This is perfect for a t-shirt, I think. Look at this. Drinks well with others. Right? And then we have bubbly, just like I have my little bubbly right here in my glass. Look at these cute little cherries, right? Super cute. And then we have this, it says handmade soda fountain, hand scoop cones, drinks on tap. This is adorable. This would look cute if you have like a little ice cream party or something super fun. I make the Italian little sodas, and it's actually just the sugar-free, calorie-free flavored waters, and I add a little bit of heavy whipping cream and stir it up, and it makes it into like a cream soda. This would be adorable with that. So let's open up this transfer. This is a C-size transfer. And I think we'll do 3 projects from this tonight. Why not? We have all of these different things. Let's do 3. I'm excited. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to take my transfer trimmers and I'm going to cut on these cut lines, okay? And then I'm going to cut those and cut here. And what I like to do the first time I'm cutting apart my transfers is get a Sharpie and label the back. Now this has 2 different purposes. One of them is so I know which side not to stick the transfer on. The back is like a paper, but if you look what it sticks on, it's super glossy. Do you see that gloss? You always want to make sure you stick it back on the glossy. And I'm gonna write on the back just so I know what belongs to what in case we're having a fun party and there are transfers and backers everywhere. Because remember, these are reusable, okay? Cherry, drinks well, and then I'm just gonna say soda, yeah? Do you guys say soda? Do you say cola? Do you say pop? I say soda, so I don't know. I can't even say where I grew up because my family was in the military, so we were kind of all over the place, right? So what should we do first? We have whatever sprinkles your cookies. I'm gonna save that for last because that's gonna be my favorite. So, okay, we have 3 different projects here. Let's look at this one because I don't have a t-shirt because I haven't been shopping, but I do have our most popular surface. This is called our board and base, okay? This is tragically out of stock right now. Soda, Jan says. So this, actually it's designed on one side. It's double-sided, and this can either go this way, or you can turn it this way, which I'm gonna do for this. If you're not reusing it, you can even chalk the wood part. But this is a beautiful boutique surface that is good for so many different things. I'm just gonna chalk the other side. This is one of the cute, I love hugs, I love kisses, but what I really like is help with the dishes. Hey, Jen. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and we're gonna chalk on this the first transfer of this here. And you always want to make sure you leave a little room on the bottom. I'm just wiping off any scuff marks with the microfiber side of our fuzzing cloth, okay? I'm gonna see if we can fit the cherry on here. Let's see. And then I guess I'll use the same one to fuzz. I have a fuzzing cloth. And if you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can use a clean towel. But if this is the first time, especially you're using the transfer, it's gonna be super sticky because they are reusable over and over again. And it's not like a stencil. Let me show you. So this clear spot, there's a silk screen in there. It's not like a stencil you'd make with your Cricut. There's no weeding involved, and it's reusable. So I'm gonna take that. I wanna see how I can fit these cherries on here. And then I'm going to, maybe if I'm just playing around right now. I'm gonna see if I can fit the cherry on top. Get it? Cherry on top. Let's see if we can do the cherry on top. So I'm just gonna place this like right here. Oh, this would be a spectacular t-shirt to wear once we can all go out. Yes, cherry will fit up in that corner. Okay. And then this has a lot of screen, so what you want to do is you want to make sure you don't have any air bubbles in that screen. All right, so I'm gonna get my candy apple out for that cherry. And then, let's see. I'm gonna get out my bright white, which I may need to open a new jar. And what other color should we do? What color do you think we should do the drink swell in? So the star of the show is our chalk paste. It does go on like a wet paint, but then it dries like a super fun matte chalk, okay? And it is, I would say semi-permanent because it's not gonna go anywhere unless you want it to. You can touch it, it's not gonna smudge, it's not gonna smear, but you can wash it off and then redesign. What goes good with red and white? I mean, I always love yellow with red. Why don't we do red, yellow, and white for this? That's what we'll do. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna open my yellow and grab a stir stick. And then we are going, oh, let me take that off of there, it's covering. There we go. And I'm just gonna stir it up. You want your chalk base to be the consistency of like a sour cream or a Greek yogurt. If it's any thicker, then you want to add a little bit of distilled water to it. This looks pretty good since we used it last night for our truck. What did you guys think of that truck last night? Oh, I loved it. All right, so I'm just gonna put some yellow on here. I put a little too much, but that's okay. I'm gonna grab one of my mini squeegees and I am just gonna go over this silk screen, okay? All over like this. And then I'm gonna take the excess off. Like this. Taking off all of that excess. Trying not to get those letters at the bottom because I want them to be a different color. And then I'm gonna grab my bright white. And you wanna make sure you don't have any lines in it by doing one big swoop. If you have any lines in your project, it means you still have too much paste left and you wanna scrape all of it off, okay? And then I'm gonna grab my bright white and do this bottom part. I have a small squeegee that I've cut in half and we are just gonna go across. I don't know why I add a T when I say that word, across. I don't think it belongs there, right? And then we're just gonna take off the extra. Okay, just like this. This is gonna be so cute. Got a little bit of yellow in there somehow, but that's okay. The good news is if I hate it, you can always just wash it off. Now, here comes the magic. We're gonna take our transfer and we're gonna peel it off. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? And I'm gonna put this to the side. And then we have to add that cherry on top. So I'm gonna grab something just to dry this so I don't stick my finger in it. A cold hair dryer works really good. If you're using heat like me, you wanna make sure you don't get it too hot because your chalk paste can bubble, okay? This is so cute. Okay, then I'm gonna grab my cherry and I'm gonna fuzz it. And I'm gonna stick this cherry, are you dry? Yeah, you're dry. I'm gonna stick it like right here. Just like that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of candy apple in there. Here comes my craziness.
Mama?
Yeah, babe.
Are we having popcorn with movie?
I don't know, honey. Can I finish what I'm doing and then I'll think about it?
Yeah, I'll go on the treadmill.
No, can you go upstairs?
I'll put it on slow so it's quiet.
You don't know what quiet is, boo. All right.
I'm only gonna put it on 12.
There's our little cherries. Oh, this is cute. I like to put my transfers right back on the backer sheet and then throw it aside. And then I take them all to the sink when we're done and I'll rinse them off. The red is thinner, so let me try this real quick. Ta-da! Ta-da! Ta-da!
Can I give you music for your video?
So now, I'm going
Now we're
to...
gonna play the music.
Ezra, please stop. It never fails. Never fails. All right, so then I'm going to take my... Let me show you guys this. Hold on. Ready for this? Project number 1. How cute is that? Drinks well with others. This would look cute on a t-shirt or at your little wine bar. The cherries would be good at a little mix bar. So that is project number 1. We'll put this aside. And let's move on to the second one. The next one I want to do is this, the handmade soda fountain. And what I want to design this on, Ezra Steven.
I'll turn it off. Down. Speed.
I'm going to use my 6 by 18 Odette board. Look at this board. And I already have There's No Place Like Home. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this with some water. You can see it doesn't smudge. I have to go beat my child. Ezra, get off of that and go upstairs.
I'll just stay down here and be quiet.
Sorry guys, this is my life. Go upstairs.
I'll sit over here.
So, hey Cindy, how are you? I'm fine, just yelling at my child. I really just wanted a few minutes to myself and I can't today. So, I'm going to take my paste scraper. I've just sprayed this board and now we're going to take this paste off just by scraping. You see how that just came right off? And I'm going to do this all on this little Odette board so we can redesign.
I'm being quiet, Daddy.
I'm going to use a paper towel to get this off and then I may go and get my board eraser, but you can see how this will come right off. Ezra, I think we're not watching a movie tonight with you.
No, stop. No,
Huh?
stop. I'm stopping it.
Why would you say we're definitely not?
Because he didn't listen to a word I said or you said.
We're gonna eat popcorn.
Guys, I'm in the middle of a video. FYI. All right, so now I'm going to take this.
I'm getting off the
Oh
thing.
my gosh. It never fails every single time.
That's between you and him.
Sure. Yeah. Who's the adult?
Mommy, do you want me to go up?
Yes, I want you to go up.
Okay, now go up.
All right, so now we have that completely clean. And I'm going to grab a paper towel to wipe this off. Hey, Dawn, how you doing? Dun, dun, dun.
Taking this mat upstairs.
And I'm going to dry this off. And this is going to fit perfectly on here. I love this white background.
Okay, Mommy.
And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to grab my fuzzing cloth. And I'm going to fuzz it since it's brand new. I'm going to stick it on here just like this. Now the reason why we fuzz is because we don't want our transfer to be super sticky because it can stretch. And you also, sometimes it depends what you're putting it on, but if you have like a chalk surface that you don't know where it came from, like say you picked it up from the art store, and it might be just like a cheap spray chalk, if the adhesive is too sticky, it might actually take some of that off and leave you with a bad looking project. And then I'm gonna put this right on here. Let's see. That might be a hair off, but I'm okay with it. I'm just going to smooth it across so that there's no air bubbles. It's a tiny bit off, but that's okay. If it was completely centered, nobody would believe that I made it because I can't center anything. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my black velvet. I'm going to stir it up. And again, if it's any thicker than what I like, I'll add a little bit of distilled water. You don't want to use tap water because who knows what's in that. And our chalk base is organic, and sometimes the minerals can cause mold to form or some foaming, bubbling. And I'm just going to add some of this chalk paste, and then I'm going to grab a small squeegee, and I'm just going to go all the way across where the screens are. Okay. Now, if you're using a dark color like this, sometimes your transfer can stain a little bit. If you have a board eraser, that's the best way to prevent your transfers from staining because it really scrubs them well. But it's still going to work just fine. So don't be worried if you have a transfer and you use like red or black velvet and it has a little staining to it. There we go. And I'm just gonna scoop. You only really have to go over the screen. I know I have a lot on here, but I always do that. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm just gonna get all of this extra off. This would make a really cute wood sign. This would be really cute directly on a cabinet if you have like a cabinet that you have like little sundaes on. All right. And then once you have it all covered, you want to go side to side or up and down. You don't want to go at a diagonal because you can stretch or transfer. And then we're going to peel it off. Oh, this is so cute. Do you see this? Ta-da! I'm just going to walk this over to the sink. You want to be really careful not to stick the sticky to the sticky when you're doing that. How amazing is that? Handmade soda fountain, hand scoop cones, drinks on tap. Super cute. Yeah, okay, so now we'll put this one aside and we're gonna move on to my favorite one that we're going to do. Okay. So that was super cute, right? The next surface we're gonna use is our pillar stand. I need to wipe that off. So this is a fun stand that has two parts, but let me grab the other part. Oh no, maybe I have the part over here. So we have a pillar stand. Here's the pillar. And you can put this either this way. You can even put it this way. This one is a mismatch. I may have to get the other one. But I have a mismatch because this is when we used to have the peg that goes through, and this is the new one we have that has the screw. So let me grab the one that matches. There we go. So here we go. Do you see? So this would go right on there, and then you would screw it on for that. So we have this. And I'm just gonna clean it before we chalk on it. It had some residue on there. All right. So we have this super cute one. It says, whatever sprinkles your cookie. And I'm gonna bring my fuzzing cloth over. And I'm gonna stick this. Can you imagine how many projects you can do with one transfer? Okay, I'm just gonna fuzz it. We didn't put the bubblies on anything, but that's okay. And then I'm going to stick it on there. Stick it on there. We're gonna put this as centered as Michelle possibly can. Okay, whatever sprinkles your cookies. And I'm trying to think what color. I want, I think I just, okay. I'm gonna grab my bright white. This is gonna be super duper cute. I'm gonna do sprinkles different than the rest. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on there. And then I'm just doing the word whatever and your cookies. And I'm going to chalk it and get off all that excess and put it back in the jar. And then I'm gonna do the same thing down here. I'm going to chalk it and put it back into the jar. Now, I want it to transfer through and not dry in the screen while I do the middle. So I'm gonna peel it up. See how it went right through? And I'm gonna peel up the bottom. This is called the paste and peel method. It's so you can transfer your paste through the transfer, because if your paste dries in the screen, it's gonna look very cakey, and when you go to peel it up, it's gonna look very patchy because some of your paste is gonna be dried in the screen when you really want it. Oh, Joanne, I got a surprise for you, girl. I have a surprise. I have a fun surprise. Let me just dry this so we can do it. But yes, rainbow is what I have in mind. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down. I really want that to be dry, so I'm gonna sit here and chat with you guys for a minute while that dries, because if it doesn't dry, my plan is going to be foiled. Okay. I'm one of those that likes to touch to see if it's dry, but then if it's not dry, I mess it up and I'm like, oops. All right. I think it's dry. It's not. I'm gonna pull it up a little bit and use this. You wanna be careful if you're getting heat close to your transfer, because it would shrink it like a little shrinky dink. There we go. And let's see about the whatever. I'm just gonna pull it down a little bit so I can dry it. Perfect. And then I'm going to smooth it back down. Since I lifted it, I wanna make sure I don't have any air bubbles. Okay, Goody is right. All right, so I don't know if you guys have ever watched me do a video where I add glitter. Have you ever seen that when I add glitter? Well, today I'm not gonna add glitter. I'm gonna add something else, because you know, the paste can act as a glue when it's wet. So I thought, instead of glitter, why don't we add some real sprinkles? Wouldn't that be crazy? So let's see if I can even open this. We're going to use our paste as a glue, and we're going to use rainbow sprinkles on here. Okay, let me open this up. Who loves sprinkles? Yeah, I'm so surprised my son does not like sprinkles at all. He doesn't like them on cookies. He doesn't like them on ice cream. But here we have all of these sprinkles. Look at those sprinkles. All right. So now I'm going to take some of this, and we're gonna have to be a little fast, okay? I'm gonna take it. I'm going to spread my chalk paste. And again, we want it to be wet, so we have to hurry. I'm going to go just like this. We're going to peel it off, and then while that's wet, woo, they're bouncing everywhere. I'm gonna put sprinkles down. I'm just gonna cover it so that it can stick, and then sometimes I like to do a little pat. I have sprinkles everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna pat, 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 pat. this dry for a minute or two. We want that paste. It just takes a little bit to dry. So that way, the sprinkles that are over the wet paste should stick. Okay? And in the meantime, I'm just going to clean up my station. Add the paste. Put the lid on my sprinkles. Thank you, Joanne. I'm going to take my, got paste all on my scissors. But it's okay, they're my transfer trimmers and they have like this silicone outside that nothing sticks to it. Okay. Now I'm going to get all of this. They're like little tiny balls of confetti. Right into the garbage can. Okay, are you guys ready to see if it worked? Let's see. I'm gonna put down this paper towel. Cross your fingers. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Can you guys see it? I'm just tapping to get some of the extra off. I really over sprinkled. Oh my gosh. Now I'm intentionally not showing you. Hold on. Now I'm not going to show you. I'm not showing you. Do you want to see it? I'm just getting off. I have one sprinkle stuck in the corner. Let me get him out. Come here, come here, come here. Okay. I love it. Let me get rid of these sprinkles. Oh, I wish I had a cup or a bowl of ice cream right now so I could put these in there. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Here we have our pillar. And I'm gonna put it in here to show you. Oh, I wish I had a rainbow piece of ribbon. Are you ready to see this? I'm gonna turn it around. Tell me what you think. Whatever sprinkles your cookies. And there's sprinkles, real sprinkles on there. Maybe you can see it better this way. Let me just turn it just for the picture because the lighting is better down here. So you can see the colors. What do you think of that? Ooh, there's one sprinkle right there. There we go. I didn't see it because it was white on the white paste. Isn't that? Let me try to get closer. I'm trying to show you. What do you think? It definitely looks better this way where you can see all the colors, right? So this is our whatever sprinkles your cookies. And then we have our handmade soda fountain, right? And then drinks well with others. How adorable is that? 3 super fun, thanks Joanne, 3 super fun projects, all with one transfer. And we still have the bubblies left over. So again, if you were interested in this, here is my chalk site. If you need any paste, if you need any help, and yay, look at those hearts. So these are super fun. I love it. So if you're watching this video and you thought, oh, that is so much fun, I want to make those, I know I would love to do parties with people, or I could really sell that at a fun vendor show. Just send me a message if you're interested in becoming a designer, and I have a super fun opportunity group you can be a part of. Thank you, Deborah. Isn't it amazing? So I'm gonna go take a picture of this and then go tend to my child. So thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.